Alright, folks, imagine coming home from a quick grocery run to find your neighbor and her whole crew throwing a full-on pool party in your backyard using your grill, your towels, even your wife's favorite robe, then calling the cops on you, claiming you're the one threatening her. That's the kind of wild, infuriating nonsense my family faced in Cedar Hills, Georgia, and let me tell you, it's a story that'll make you laugh, rage, and cheer when justice finally lands. So grab a drink, settle in, and drop a comment with your city or country. I'm dying to know where this one's landing. I'm Nathan Cole, an engineer who lives for other blueprints perfect, systems humming, life calm and predictable. My wife, Lena, calls me still because I'm steady, the guy who keeps it together no matter what. Lena's a hospital administrator, all fire and heart, and we poured everything into our ranch-style home at 124 Cedar Lanier backyard oasis with a pool, waterfall, and twinkling lights, perfect for our kids, Malik, 16, and Zora, 9. We were the only black family in our cul-de-sac, a fact we wore with pride, but it came with a shadow, Patricia Langston, or Patty, 2 doors down. Patty, with her stiff blonde hair and constant frown, saw herself as Cedar Hills queen, always griping about our noisy wind chimes or muttering about his standards. Lena once shut her down with, "Maybe the ancestors need some rhythm, Patty," but her glares screamed we didn't belong in her perfect suburb. It all went down one sunny Sunday morning. We'd zipped to the store for milk, eggs, Lena's must have coffee, Malik lost in his headphones, Zara babbling about a birthday party, me dreaming of grilling ribeyes. Just a normal family outing, grocery bags heavy as we pulled into the driveway. Lena led the way to the back door, then froze, bread slipping from her hands, hitting the patio with a dull thud. I caught up, orange juice crashing to the ground, because there, in our pool, locked, private, hard-on pool, was Patty Langston, lounging on our float, sunglasses perched, sipping from our crystal glass. Her husband, Walt, splashed awkwardly on the steps, her sons Dylan, Travis, and co-host around, dunking each other, while her grandkids, Sammy and Lila, squealed, cannonballing like it was their playground. A boombox blasted 20 country music, fast food wrappers littered our table, and Lila, God help me, was draped in Lena's silk robe, dragging it through puddles. Lena's voice sliced through, sharp and low. "What the hell are you doing in our yard?" Patty turned, smug as ever. "Oh, Lena, Nathan, it's such a nice day, we just needed a swim." "You don't mind, do you?" Lena's eyes flashed. "Mind? You broke in, you're using our grill, our stuff, that's my robe. Get out." Patty sipped her drink, smacking. "Don't be so dramatic, dear. You barely use this pool, we've been here 30 years, we deserve a little fun, don't you think?" I stepped up, voice tight. "Patty, this is our property. Pack up and leave now." Her sons grinned, Walt stared at his feet. Patty adjusted her sunglasses. "Make us," she taunted, like a cheap movie villain. Before I could answer, she grabbed her phone, voice shifting to fake panic. 911. "I'm at 124 Cedar Lanier, black woman's threatening us, waving a weapon. I'm scared for my grandkids." My heart sank. Lena held a water bottle, her weapon. Patty's racist call was a calculated move to paint my wife as a threat. Sirens wailed, and 3 cops charged in, hands on holsters. "Mom," with the bottle and the ground. Officer Grant backed. Malik pulled Zora close, her eyes huge. "This is our house." Lena snapped, trembling. "She's trespassing." Patty sobbed, pointing at Lena. "She's gonna hurt my babies." Grant shouted, "Down, now." I raised my hands. "We own this house, check our cameras." Lena knelt, defiant. "I'm not lying on my own patio like a criminal. Our footage shows everything." Grant paused at cameras. Patty's smugness wavered. "They're rigged," she cried. I led Officer Hayes to my office, pulling up the security feed time-stamped, crystal clear. At 9:20 a.m., Dylan snapped our gate's padlock with both cutters, Patty directing her crew. They set up their party, rifled our storage, and co-slipped into our kitchen, grabbing snacks and Zora's tablet. Worse, he accessed my email, drafting messages with our W-2, mortgage details, Zora's medical forms. My stomach twisted. Identity theft, plain and simple. His face hardened. "This is serious," she said, heading out. "Sergeant Grant, the footage shows forcible entry, theft, and computer fraud," Hayes reported. "Grant has locked on Patty. Explain why your son accessed their private data." Patty paled, her sons shifting nervously. "They don't deserve this place," she spat. "We're the real Cedar Hills, 30 years of roots. They're just showing off." Her raw bigotry stunned the cops. Grant's voice was cold. "You're facing felonies: trespassing, theft, fraud, false reporting." They detained the adults, Patty stammering, "It's a setup," as her sons mumbled excuses, words shrinking. Detective Carter, a grizzled bulldog, took over, uncovering a chilling plot. Patty, a former county clerk, had used old connections to forge title documents, aiming for a quiet title claim to steal our house, framing us as fraudulent owners. Her pool invasion was a staged provocation, backed by fake paperwork. Carter found she targeted 3 other black families with baseless complaints, code violations, pet reports. CPS Costo pushed them out. Her "You Don't Belong" was a racist campaign to reclaim Cedar Hills. The twist came from Walt's estranged sister, Ellen, who sent Carter an affidavit exposing Patty's lifelong prejudice, racist rants, calling newcomers outsiders. It crushed her kind grandma facade. We shared redacted footage with Tara Wells, a Macon reporter. Her viral story, "Black Family Targeted in Hate-Fueled Scheme," ignited protests, justice for the cause, chalked on sidewalks. Patty's blog defense, claiming she protected Cedar Hills, backfired, rallying our supporters. Some neighbors, like the Garcias, brought meals, horrified, but others muttered, "She's just old-fashioned," excusing her hate. The trial was a reckoning. DAMS. Vega laid out Patty's crimes: trespassing, fraud, identity theft, hate crimes. Lina's testimony was raw, powerful, describing the terror of guns drawn in her yard. I detailed the violation: Zora's stolen tablet. Patty's ramblings about ancestral rights crumbled under Vega's cross-examination. Her sons took pleas, she didn't. The jury convicted her on all counts, sentencing her to 10 years, the hate crime charge hitting hard. Her sons got probation. Walt faced deportation over a fake ID. Patty's house sold fast, a young couple painting it bright blue, erasing her mark. Our pool gleamed again, Zara swam freely, Malik monitored our new cameras. On our patio, Lina smiled, we kept our peace, still. Justice was slow, sweet Patty's hate her undoing. Was this just one woman's vendetta, or a system that lets bigotry thrive? Should we have confronted her earlier, or was legal warfare the only way? Drop a comment your thoughts, your neighbor battles. What's worth defending in your home?